Okay, how we doing, guys? Coach Tregs here. Day 16 of my commitment to you for a mental health walk and talk. And I'm actually just walking around the block to do this. I've done a lot of dog walking today. My feet are aching. I've been doing so many extra steps recently. But I don't have any dogs with me tonight. But I've made this commitment to you. And I'm going to do it, even though I've kind of hit my steps for the day. I want to get this done for you guys, okay? So I wanted to give you a little update on my dad because I haven't posted as much about the situation. But for those of you who don't know, he's obviously had throat cancer. He's finished his 6 weeks of radiation probably about 3.5-4 weeks ago, and he's been bad. I mean, it's knocked him for 6. First couple of weeks of radiation wasn't too bad, and then bang. And then obviously he was back in hospital, wasn't doing his tube feed, got sent home with strict instructions to do that. But to be honest, he's really struggled with it. Just says that it just hurts his stomach too bad, clogs him up. And so, he's a grown man. I can't tell him what to do. But he has started to eat again. His sense of taste is slightly coming back. But it is a slow process. And he's not out of the woods by a long shot. However, we did go to the hospital today. And he's gained a couple of kilos. And they are happy that he's making progress. Albeit extremely slow. But listen, we're moving in the right direction. People are asking me, has he got the all clear then because he rang the bell? Like, he's going to have more scans in the next, I think, 8 to 10 weeks just to see where we're at, basically. But it's been draining, man. And, I haven't had the cancer. My dad's got the cancer. It's been very draining. I'm not going to lie to you. It's really taken its toll. And with Becky's eye as well, with a blood clot in her eye, this is not how we had envisaged 2026 to go. And you just like, and I set up my new Healthy Happy Dad program. Don't get me wrong, we've got about 30 guys in the plan at the minute. But I'd have liked it to have grown quicker than it has. And that's fine. That's just me being me and, I'm all go. So I'm grateful I've got a great business. I love what I do. But it's been a really frustrating year. However, that's not me complaining because everyone has problems. But however, I really believe that there's been a big test from the universe because there's a lot of positives that are coming from this. And my dad is not out of the woods. It's not like, oh yeah, my dad's better, and Becky's eye's better. Becky's eye has healed, but she still can't train like she used to. And if she does some weight, she's aching for days, and her neck feels a bit off. So it's slowly. And it's the same with my Healthy Happy Dad. It's slowly. And one thing it's taught me this year is a lot of humility. Teaching me a lot more patience. A lot more kind of surrender to a greater plan. And one of the main things it's done is it's helped me to become the person I always knew I could become with my health and fitness. I'm in the absolute shape of my life, and this is not to impress you. I've always knew I could be better in my physique as a PT. There's been many times I've had imposter syndrome because I didn't feel I was, in the shape I should be as a PT, especially when the kids were really young and I was knackered and overeating. I'm someone that struggled, and I'll openly tell you that I've struggled with my weight. I've never been one of these guys that's always in shape. So I've got empathy with clients that struggle. And there's always been a deep calling in me that I could get better. And that's happened this year. I'm well on my way to being ripped. And I never thought I'd say that, but I actually did deep down know I'd say that. And why has it taken 47.5 years? Well, because it has. I've battled my weight from a young age. I've always fought the good fight. I've always been fit. I've always been active. And I've known what to do. But for some reason, it's not been until this moment. And don't get me wrong, I've been healthy for my career. But right now I'm going to another level. And again, this is not like, oh, look at me. It's just like, I know I could be better. And it's it's forced me to double down on becoming better. I really believe it's been a test. Like ever since I've set up the Healthy Happy Dad, it's like, you know, the universe has gone, okay, have that then, have that. Your dad's got cancer. Can you still show up? Can you still be a healthy, happy dad for your kids? Can you still show up for your clients? Can you double down? Not hit the beers and the shite food. And that's what I've done. And it's been a challenge. Honestly, there hasn't been a lot of fun this year. And I don't mean like I have fun every day because I love what I do. I get so much fulfillment from what I do. But I mean like fun. Like me and Bex were saying the other day, it ain't been fun. But then, you know, I don't want to go into my Brent divine fun, but it's been challenging but fulfilling in the way that it's forced me to just become better, become more compassionate, trust the process of what's going on and not be a kind of like oh, why is it happening to me? Because, you know, so much shit happens to so many people. And I think that one thing I've really wanted to do is go, right, okay, so everything you tell your clients to do. All right, lads. All right, you okay, bud? You all right? You getting tall, buddy? You getting tall? Everything I tell my clients to do, you know, and like not wait for a perfect time and don't let things deter you. I've had to do that. I've had to kind of look in the mirror and go, right, okay, you're seeing your dad virtually dying in front of you. Now, don't get me wrong, he is gonna recover from this, but I've seen him look dug up, you know, puking up in front of me, keeled over, you know, helping him get up and down off the sofa, all that. Seeing that has been tough, running a business, you know, not getting the growth I've wanted with my Healthy Happy Dad yet, because it's going to be huge. Burning money on Facebook ads. I don't need anyone to reach out and tell me about Facebook ads. I'm just painting you the picture. Hiring a new mentor. Having challenges with Facebook ads where I just want to fucking throw my laptop out of the window and smash it. And all the times in the past I would have turned to shit food, alcohol. Now don't get me wrong, I still have one day a week where I'll enjoy some bagels and some Yorkie bars and stuff like that. But on the whole, it's taught me a lot about discipline. I've really leaned into my prayer and meditation. And I'm going to come out of this, and Becky's going to come out of this. We're going to come out of this stronger with a stronger purpose and a stronger mission. So again, I didn't want to make it about me. I just wanted to just talk to you about the experience I've gone through this year. Been a tough year. Toughest year, you know, probably since, you know, when my separation from the boy's mum, and just like trying to, you know, when you try and process that and go, well, how's this gonna, you know, when I look back and I'm like, oh, it all works out. You know, when you're in it, you're like, how, what, why, when, what about this? You're trying to use logic. Universe has got a greater plan. I look back on that now, remember like thinking, oh my God, what, you know, and then the universe got a better plan. And then all the black and white logistical things like the bills and the finance, it all sorts itself out. It just sorts itself out. So surrender's been a big one for me this year. Not trying to control everything, but just trying to go, right, shit's hitting the fan. How are we going to turn up? So when I'm getting like, and I'm like, listen, the ego loves this side, right? Because we all want to, it's all nice to be paid compliments. Like a lot of people are saying to me at the gym, oh, Tregs, you know, you're looking fucking great, your arms. And like a couple of people said to me, like, fucking hell, you look pumped. And I went, well, my new response to everything is just get jacked and tanned. Like that's, you know, your dad's got cancer, get jacked and tanned. Have a slow month in business, just get jacked and tanned. You know, the leads not, you know, being responsive, get jacked and tanned. You know, Becky's got a blood clot in her eye, she can't train, get jacked and tanned. Sorry about that, Beck, I'm going to train without you. You know, seeing your dad not take his meds after having, you know, 6 weeks of radiation, get jacked and tanned. Do you know what I mean? Hospital visit again, get jacked and tanned. And whatever happens, I'm going to be jacked and tanned. So every cloud, yeah. Still think about all the bad news, aren't you? Yeah. The good news is, the bad news is, it's been a tough year. The good news is, Tregs is going to have a 6-pack. So, you know, but it's been, this needed to happen. this year, that's not my dad having cancer. These challenges have needed to happen. I say to Bex, the first 2 years we were together, it was just like, do you know what I mean? It was just woo. It was just brilliant, and we still, and you know, it's brought us closer together in the shit. I said to her before, you know, if the shit hit the fan, I sleep under the bridge with you, and I mean that, because she's my soulmate. And this year it's been tested. We've been really tested. It's like, you know what I mean? Whoa, it's coming from everywhere, but I'm grateful for it. And I think that's it. I don't know, there's any real other message in that, but apart from just to say, like, look, if you're in this shit, keep going. You know, what did Winston Churchill say? When in hell, carry on. I'm not saying it's hell, but it's been tough. You know, it's like, I think it's a day 137 now without a beer. And I'll always tell this to you, I love a beer. I can love a pint. And I'm not one of these people that will, you know, they base their whole identity on they haven't had any alcohol. Well, good for you. You probably can't have a couple of pints. I can, and I really enjoy it. You know, maybe if you've had to completely give up alcohol, you're one of those people that, you know, has 3 pints, shits yourself and lose your keys. I used to work with someone like that, unfortunately. That's not me. As Skepta would say, I can have a few. And me and Becky, we like to go both ways. Ooh, so we're like swingers. We can swing both ways. We can be full monk mode, which is what we're in now. We can be go mental and be like a fucking band in a rock and roll band in a hotel room, just smash it up, wake up in the morning and go, what happened there? You know what I mean? One of them ones. There hasn't been any of them this year. But you really learn when you're in the pit. You really learn about yourself. And some days you can have a day. We had a bit of a day like that today. We met up for a walk earlier. I just said to her beforehand, I said, yeah, I fucking need this, because I've been at the hospital with my dad. And it was all positive, but it was an hour there, hour back, 3 hours, you know, with consultants. And it was all good, but I was just like, I need a walk. And I just said, just to let you know, I'm in a shit mood. She's like, me too. She's like, I'm going to do some tapping before I arrive. And then when she got there, she was just having you know, getting it all out. And same with me. And we walked 7k with the dogs. And after that, we were like, we changed our state. Well done. We've used the tools that we give to people. Some days you might think the fucking walls are caving in, the world is ending, and oh shit, like when there's going to be a brighter day. And then the next day, as long as you're good to yourself, you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, sun's out, let's go again. And I think what's really important before I sign off, because I'm going in now, is when you have a day like today, like I've had, where I've just been like, oh god, it's heavy, and Becky's have that, is be good to yourself. I've already ran my bath, put my candles out, and I will go and sit in the bath now and just listen to some meditation. Now, you might call that woo-woo, but I'll wake up tomorrow, I'll be jacked and tanned, and I'll go again. I won't wake up feeling, you know, shouldn't have had those 4 cans last night, because that's just not what it's about right now. As always, I hope you enjoyed these musings. I'm quite long form, these videos. There's nothing to sell. There's no call to action. Just if it can help one person, then that's great, because these are certainly helping me. Just a little bit of David Brent to end. I've been Coach Treggs, and you've been the best.